Hi, welcome to this month's Smile, Create, Repeat demonstration video. We're going to work on a greeting card here for this demonstration using a fantastic brush pen, a gold jelly roll pen, a red fine liner pen, and of course your pencil, sketchbook, and your brain. Alright, you're ready to get started. Grab your supplies and let's go. Of watercolor paper, and we're also going to be using some of this black charcoal paper and this color aid paper. Along with these great tools, supplies. So let's get started here. And I started out, as always, in my sketchbook with my idea, just working through the composition. Alright, so here we have the watercolor card with my drawing on it. And I also decided what I was going to do with cut paper and my layout and everything. So with these, I used some of the black paper from my sketch and I cut out the pieces for the hat that's going to go on the snowman. And this is going to be a band on the hat, something like that. And then this is the brim, and I did it layered because I wanted the different layers. And this cutout here is going to be where his head is, so that's going to be a rough guess. I did it based off my sketch. And then I cut a couple pieces of this paper, and I'm going to use the gold pen over it, and this is going to probably be around there, and the other one will be there. It'll say Merry Christmas. So I cut those out beforehand just so you're not watching me use scissors. And I'm just going to use a glue stick. This is just what I have to attach those together, and then to attach it to the card. I'm going to start here with this great brush pen we have from Copic. And the bristles, they're actually nylon bristles, so it's really pretty awesome the way it works. And you want to, if you press very lightly, you'll get nice fine lines. And then when you press harder, you'll get fat lines. So on the outside, oh, that was a bad line there I made. On the outside of the shapes, I'm going to be pushing a little harder. And then some details, I'll be pushing lighter. And this watercolor paper is has a little texture, so it's going to give you a little broken line more than like a smooth Bristol board. And sometimes when usually when you, with a brush, with a tip, you pull, so you can follow you can really control it. But sometimes I like to push it because then the bristles will spread and it gives you a little bit of a different effect with the brush. And now that I'm doing the arm here, I'm thinking about the different pieces of the branches and how they get skinnier as they get away from up here. And also try not to make this piece, this piece, this piece all the same length. Make this one longer, this one shorter, or this one shorter, this one longer. Because it'll just add more interest to your drawings. And you should do that here also, like the snowman. The head's the smallest, the body's the middle, and well, I guess the legs you would say is the biggest. but you can change that up, maybe make the head the biggest and the other one's smaller. It's just try to have a variety, because that just makes it a little more of an exciting drawing. All right, and the scarf, just add some detail lines, and now this the mouth, I'm just trying to do it. Well, I'm just gonna make that black. I was trying to do fine lines, but the first one I didn't take my time, and I just went squish in it, and it didn't come out the way I wanted to. So I'm just gonna let that dry for a second or two, and then work on the tree. So the tree, I'm gonna try to really use the brush part and the qualities of a brush here, and really paint, if you will, the leaves. And up here it's maybe a little darker. So I'm going to put a star there with the pen. And these are some little branches that maybe don't have, the branches that are holding it up are too small, so you can't see them from where we are. Right, so. And you want to try to do it along the way the leaves go, or the branches, so they all come out from the tree stem, right? So when you're drawing it, try to keep that movement following that. And that might have been, and see, and right here, I made it too close to the snowman. So if I stop there, it wouldn't look right. So I had to make sure I hit the snowman so it shows it's going behind him. All right, so I have some of those pieces glued together, and I have his hat, and I'm gonna put it on here and see, hey, that's pretty good. It's pretty close to that's exactly where I wanted it. How about that? Okay, there's that. And then I have these other pieces. Well, I'm actually going to cover the hand, so it didn't really matter, which is too bad, but I think it needs to go there because this other piece is going to go on, and I don't want to cover the base of him on the snow all the way, because I want to show some of that. Oh, that's too bad. That's going to hide that too, but I think that'll be good. Because I also don't want it right on the bottom, and this one actually wants to be in more, but that's where it's going to be. Nice fine line pen. And so I was going to use this for, I think I'm going to do it on his nose, and I understand that would probably be orange, but we don't have orange, using red. So, and then I'm going to color in the scarf red, but I'm going to be doing it with wavy lines, so some of the white break through and it adds texture instead of it just being solid red. So maybe this is the pattern of the yarn, or just a design element that's a pattern, just to add a little bit more variety and hopefully interest to the illustration that we're doing. Okay. And now we're going to use the gold. And let me make sure it's writing already. Perfect. So this I'm going to use for the star on the tree, because that is what the snowman is looking at. And I did a sloppy star there, so I'll have to fix that. Okay. And I'm going to add, well, maybe we can add some gold ornaments to the tree. Nice. And then you don't see that when I do another video and redo it. So I think with this gold pen, I'll need to add something to the hat, but it might just be some dots, just to add a little, really just decoration. So there you are. So have a very Merry Christmas from Smile, Create, Repeat. I hope you enjoyed this demo video. Please leave some comments in the comment section, and I'll reply to those as best I can. And thank you so much. If you're interested in joining, please go to smilecreaterepeat.com, and we'll get you set up. Thank you so much, and again, Merry Christmas, and remember to smile, create, repeat.